Hello and welcome back once again, fellow vinyl aficionados. As you can tell by my chapeau, possibly by my chapeau, and by my t-shirt, and well, the title of the video is the AC/DC vinyl tag. This is the AC/DC vinyl tag. Surprise! Anyway, welcome back once again. Thank you very much for tuning in. There's a lot of tags out there, and I have taken advantage of a couple of them. I obviously did the vinyl tag 2024. I did the Beatles tag. I started a Kiss one that hopefully some people will start to reply to a little bit. People have watched. Nobody's replied yet, but that's all right. That's okay. So there's a jazz one. There's an alternative one. There's an Americana one, but I can't do that because I will die on the hill of Tom Petty is Americana, Sam St. John. He is. That's the hill I'm willing to die on. Anyway, so I figured what the heck, let's do an AC/DC one, and if somebody plays along, great, and if a few of you watch it, also great. And it's probably been a couple of days since I've had a video out, so you're probably all wondering where the hell he is, because I seem to have been doing a few of these lately. But anyway, I enjoy it. And pardon the sniffles, it's just the cocaine. Don't worry about it. It'll be all right. Okay, so 10 questions. I've cut it down to, not cut it down to, I've kept it to 10. Some of these have 20, some of them have 10, a couple have 11. We're going with 10. So first up is, show me, I got to flip them over. Flip them over. I got them in the wrong order. Well, I don't have them in the wrong order. I have them in the wrong order for my questions. Show me an album that you saw AC/DC on tour supporting. And for me, it was the Black Ice Tour. So Rock and Roll Train, the Big Ass Train, Angus on the train with the girls and the opening, all that good stuff. This is an album I saw them on supporting. So there you go. There's question number one. Show me an album from AC/DC that you saw them on the tour supporting it. A lot of words, but you know what I mean. There you go. That's question number one. Question number two, without looking down, is the last AC/DC album that you bought. I think this may be the answer for a few, but maybe not. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, this is Power Up from a few years ago now. Great comeback album. Fantastic stuff. Great to see Brian back. It's just good. I like it. I think most AC/DC fans are pretty good with it. I don't know. Fans of bands are fans of bands, and they will be odd, but I like this one. So there you go. There's Power Up. So number two question is last AC/DC album that you bought. Mine happens to be Power Up. I got to keep that one around. No, I got to keep the first one around for a question later on. Stay tuned. There's only 10. You'll be okay. I'll run through these quick. All right. Up next, question number three is, show me an album by a band that you feel is heavily influenced by AC/DC. They've been around for a long time. I think they've influenced a lot of different bands. For me, none more so than Airborne. They hail from the same country. They sound a lot like them. But you know what? If I could play in a band and I could sound like AC/DC, I would too. Right? That's like giving Greta Van Fleet shit for sounding like Van Halen. Good Lord. Well, I don't think they do sound like Van Halen. No edits. Sounding like Led Zeppelin. If you can do it, you can do it. And if people like it, party on, Wayne. Anyway, a band influenced by AC/DC. Show me one of their albums for question number three. Mine happens to be Airborne. I'm trying to keep the light off the cover. What do I got next? Oh yeah, this is a good one. I think this is a good one. And it might be the same answer for a lot of people, but it might not be. I guess we'll see. See if anybody even answers any of these questions. What is AC/DC's triple threat? Does that make sense? Give me 3 AC/DC albums in a row that are your favorite. So for me, it starts with Power Age. Quite possibly one of my favorite. It's in my top 3. I don't know. This might be my top 3. Nah, maybe not. Anyway, so this is the first of the 3. The second of the 3, for those that are aware, I'm sure you are, would then be this one, which of course is Highway to Hell. Highway to Hell, point the right way. And this has my ticket stub from BC Place Stadium, and that was September 22nd, 2015. I think that was Rock or Bust Tour. But that's not the album that I had. I showed you the Black Ice Tour. This is a ticket from Rock or Bust, and it happens to be in Highway to Hell. So, what question are we on? We're on question 4. This is the second part of the answer to question 4, which is show me your favorite 3 AC/DC albums in a row that they did in a row, not your favorite 3 AC/DC albums. And then, of course, after the passing of Bon, then we got Back in Black. This album has come up a couple of times now in the albums that everybody has in the Vinyl Tag 2024, and I think it is one. It's definitely one that you can put on at a party, and almost everybody, if not everybody, is going to like it. So there you go. Show me your AC/DC triple threat, triple punch, whatever you want to do. There you go. Power Age, into Highway to Hell, into Back in Black. Let's see what yours are. Question number 5 is show me an album by a member of the band before, after, or something solo during that they were in. I don't think there's a lot of answers to this question, but I happen to have one, and that's why it became a question, and this is Brian Johnson's album. Again, there's a couple other answers that I'm aware of anyway, and it'll be interesting to see if we get creative and show me what you've got. But this is Brian Johnson's album, and there you go. That is question, what were we on? 5, I think? Yep, 5. Looking down at my cheat sheet. I cheat. An album by a member of the band when they were not in the band. There you go. Up next, show me an album by a band that you saw open for AC/DC. I think this one should be good. They've done a lot of tours. They've had a lot of great opening bands. And I'm even going to cheat a little on this one. I had a chance to see AC/DC most recently last year at Power Trip in Indio, California. It was outstanding. I wouldn't exactly say that Judas Priest opened for them. They just happened to play before them because it was not really an opening before the band playing last type of a gig, if you know what I mean. But for the purposes of this is my answer. And this is Hero Hero because I think this album cover is outstanding. So there you go. And these guys were really, really good. AC/DC was the best for me. It was the most sentimental, and they were the best of the 6 that played there. If you like, I got a video that I talk about it. My concert trip from last year, all the different places I went to, I talk about it. Anyway, show me an album by a band that you have seen open for AC/DC. And again, JP didn't necessarily open for them, but they were on stage before them. So there you go. Hero Hero. That's that one. Up next, what are we on? Oh yeah, okay. Number 7 is, and this is not a 3-parter, but I'm going to give you 3 different options to answer this question. The first being, show me your favorite gatefold, which is what I'm going to do. And my favorite gatefold from AC/DC is, if I can get to it, I pulled out the wrong one. There will be 3 possible answers to this question. I'll give you 3 options. Anyway, so the first option is show me your favorite gatefold, and for me, it goes back once again to Black Ice. Now, it's not going to show up really well on here. Well, it is a little bit, but you can see there is a lot of ghosting going on in the background. And there's a little Angus up there. And then the inside is kind of the same thing. You know, it's got the lightning bolt, and it's got a bunch of different stuff going on. There's a cool animated shot of Angus. So that is my favorite gatefold. But answer to this question, I will also accept a non-US UK cover version. And again, I know there's a couple of those out there. So let's see who's all got those. And then lastly, if you can't do either of those 2, show me your favorite cover without anybody from the band on the cover. So there you go. You've got 3 options within one question to answer it. You should be okay. Mine just happened to be favorite gatefold, and it happened to be from Black Ice. Now, I have strewn about my albums. Let me move those over. All right. Pretty big word, eh? Strewn? Not really. All right. Number 8. Oh, yeah. This is a good one. I like this one. No shit, Joe. You came up with the question, damn it. Anyway, the greatest bagpipe solo, regardless of genre, regardless of anything, is It's a Long Way to the Top. The greatest bagpipe solo ever in the history of bagpipe playing. Prove me wrong. Anyway, this won't prove me wrong, but it will give you an idea or an option to show me some other ones. So yeah, there you go. A Long Way to the Top, the greatest bagpipe solo ever. Show me a band that also has bagpipes in a song. And I happen to go with Eric Burdon and the Animals. And the song is right there on the front. This is a little different version, I think, of cover from some that are out there. But yes, the album version of Sky Pilot has, I don't know if you would necessarily call it a bagpipe solo, but it's got bagpipes on it. All 7+ minute version of it. It's not bagpipes for the whole entire 7 minutes. Anyway, so there it is. Question number 8 was, A Long Way to the Top is the greatest bagpipe solo ever. Show me an album that also has some bagpipes on it. Whatever you like. Doesn't have to be rock. Should be. Doesn't have to be. There you go. There's mine. Sky Pilot from Eric Burdon and the Animals. Question number 9. I don't have to look down. I remember question number 9. And it is, show me an album cover, your favorite even if you like, with Brian Johnson on the cover. Correct. He's not on any cover. He is not. The band was on some of the covers before Brian came around, but Brian Johnson has never been on the cover of a official released AC/DC album. There you go. So you can't, but I wanted to get that in there. So come up with something creative for number 9. There you go. That's your option. Something creative. All right. And number 10 is, of course, the main man in the band. The kid that's been around from the start, the kid that's still playing, the kid that's still spinning around doing guitar solos 10 minutes long, Angus Young. Show me your favorite Angus Young cover. Not cover song, but cover. Because he's on a lot of them. And he's sneaky on some of them. You might not know he's on Black Ice. You got to look a little closer. Anyway, this is my favorite from Angus. And this is, of course, High Voltage. It's back when he was just a wee lad from Australia. He's got the shorts on. He's got the high tops on. I don't know if those are Chuck Taylors. They're not even high tops. Anyway, this is kind of, if you think of Angus Young, for me, it's this one. So there you go. There is question number 10. Show me your favorite Angus Young cover. All right. So there's the 10, guys and gals. Let's see who can play along. And if you don't have the albums, you can certainly answer in the comments if you want to do it that way. Whatever works for you. But, love AC/DC, and there's all these tags out there, and I've been having fun with all the different ones. And as I said, I can't necessarily do the prog one, so sorry about that, Alex. I probably could, but I don't know if I would do it justice. I haven't decided fully yet, so I might. I think I mentioned I can't do the jazz one unless every answer is Miles Davis, and the Americana one, if I can't include Tom Petty, then Sam St. John, I'm not doing one. So there you go, folks. Show me your AC/DC Vinyl Tag 2024 answers. And thanks. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. It really is. But it's fun getting there. Thanks, guys.